Hello everybody, this is Dr. Jamie Turndorf and I want to welcome you back to Get Your Ex Back Complete Guide Part 4, Taking Stock. In this little overview of Part 4, I'm going to give you an introduction to what's contained in Part 4, talk about why it's time to take stock, healing old wounds, give you a step-by-step outline of how the healing is going to continue from this point forward, and I'm going to give you a conclusion. So let's get right to it. Welcome to Part 4 of my Get Your Ex Back Complete Guide, and this is the last step before the final makeup. First, I want to say, well done. You've followed my program this far, and I know it hasn't always been easy. You've had to do a lot of holding back as well, and a lot of hard work. But not all of it has been that tough, has it? Maybe it wasn't all really as difficult as it might have seemed at first. Taking care of yourself the way I've recommended should have you feeling a lot better than when you started, not feeling like you just ran a marathon. And I hope that by now you're no longer frantic, desperate, and hurting, and your head is clearer and your heart is stronger. If so, that's because you've taken the time to give yourself the personal essential nutrients you need to heal and to raise your personal net worth. So now it's time to take stock. So far, the main reasons I've given you for hanging back is to help you feel better so you can think more clearly and make the right decisions, and to help you be more psychologically balanced to deal with such an emotional situation that you've been facing. And first and foremost, to make you more attractive to your ex and provide you with the magnetic power you need to draw him or her back. But there's another reason for all this self-work, to get you to where you can handle this step, which may be the most difficult one for the majority of people to face. Because now I'm going to ask you to step back some more and truly take stock of the relationship you're trying to revive, to dig deeper into the causes of the breakup, and finally to confirm that you are truly meant to be together. Now, I don't blame you for wondering, why do this now? I mean, isn't it assumed that my ex is right for me, or else I wouldn't be trying to do this? And isn't the whole point of this program to help me get back with my ex? Well, yes and no. The central point of this program is to help you create the lasting, loving, harmonious relationship you desire and deserve. Now, if that future relationship is truly meant to be your past relationship with your ex, then there is no better advice than this to help you reconcile and repair it. But if your past relationship really isn't good for you, if you or your ex aren't really ready or carrying baggage into the relationship, or if you're truly not compatible, then I'm going to give you the tough love favor of helping you see the truth before it's too late. Helping you succeed in getting your ex back is really a secondary goal. First and foremost, I want to help you succeed in life as a whole, happy and fulfilled person. I want you to reach your full potential. And it's no exaggeration to say that the wrong relationship can leave you miserable and unfulfilled. It can pretty much ruin your life. And then after maybe years of struggling to hold it together, it falls apart anyway, and then you find yourself counting how many years of your life you spent with the wrong person. And I don't want to be responsible for that by taking you straight to the makeup before you consider whether or not the breakup might have been the right thing after all. Now, there's another advantage to following my advice here, and it's quite possible that you broke up not because you're not right for each other, but because you're unconsciously undermining your own happiness. And the exercises I give you in this step will help you see inside yourself, inside your ex, and the relationship between you two, to help you uncover and heal any old wounds that might be getting in the way and causing conflict and would make you break up again if you got back together. So old wounds are the baggage of negative programming that we carry from past relationships into present relationships. They usually start with our parents and first families, and then we repeat them throughout life, further cementing them into our being. And these old wounds may be yours or your ex's, but usually it's both. And they combine in some very toxic and unhealthy ways that end up repeating the pain of the past and ultimately destroying your relationship. So therefore, if you want the relationship with your ex to succeed, uncovering these patterns And finding out what makes both you and the relationship tick is absolutely vital. Again, as I keep repeating throughout this course, you can't fix something if you don't know why it broke. So before I send you off on the final makeup phase, in this chapter we're going to do the following. 1. We're going to review your motivations for wanting to revive the relationship. You have to be sure it's for the right reasons. You can't be doing this out of pride, anger, or having something to prove. I list all the possible wrong reasons and how to make sure your intentions are both true to yourself and true to your ex. 2. Using the accompanying compatibility workbook, we examine your relationship compatibility. And this is the foundation that any successful relationship must be built upon. Contrary to what romantic movies and novels may want you to believe, all the love in the world will not create a happy relationship if it's not based on a fundamental compatibility. 3. Using my personality profile, I help you discover and work on what issues and old wounds of your own may have been blocking you in the relationship, and I give you steps to healing them so that these wounds don't mess you up this next time around. 4. Then we evaluate your ex's psychological profile and try to determine what baggage and old wounds he or she is bringing into the relationship.